We were discussing about single board computers and single chip computers last day. We were just discussing about single board computers and single chip computers. And after that discussion, we just got to know about like how sensors work and what are the sensors and what are the things that related to these sensors also. And also the components of these microprocessors. Microcontrollers, example like peripherals, system clock, memory, and volatile, non-volatile memories, and also the CPU, central processing unit. We were discussing about that. And after that, we start discussing about the microbit. And I have introduced that last day, but let me show this. In this, you can see like A switch and B switch. Right, you can see A switch and B switch. And here in A switch and B switch, you can see clearly these are inputs where you can program these switches. And the next thing is basically, you can see here, these are LEDs. There are 25 LEDs there. You see, altogether there are 25 LEDs, 5 by 5. And there are 3 pins, 0, 1, 2, and 3 volt input as well as 3 volt output and the ground pin. So you can get 3 volt from here and also ground. So these are the things here. Ground, power connecting, here power connector, 3 volt input, power connecting, the ground pin, and also you can see 3 programmable interfaces, as well as the LED bulbs and also 2 programmable switches. Those are the things in this. Single chip, single board computer, Microbit, which is front side. The back side, you have the Bluetooth antenna and the microprocessor, USB connector, as well as the power connector to provide power, USB connector and power connector. And here, there's a switch. And also, you have the compass as well as the accelerometer. These are sensors. And you have these pins. These are in the back side or the rear view of this Microbit board. We have discussed about that, the front view and the rear view of this microcontroller circuit. Up to that, we have discussed. Now, today what we are going to discuss is like we have already done this block-based programming, but it is possible to program these microcontrollers using programming languages. It is possible to program these microcontrollers using programming languages. How programming languages can be used? Actually, we have not learned about the programming languages yet, other than this block-based programming, Scratch, and also Microbit related. They all are block-based, but we didn't learn any proper programming language until now. Therefore, today I have decided to teach you a programming language, especially the programming language Python, because this can be coded by using Python. This can be coded by using Python, C++, JavaScript, and here this can be coded with Python, JavaScript, and C++, and so also some other platforms also. But we are going to learn about Python a little here. So we will be learning about the Python coding here. And after that, I will be discussing this part, right? Okay, first priority is given to the Python programming. Today we are going to learn about. And meanwhile, Shavidu has joined. So again, we cannot see the ID of Shavidu. So I think Lakmal, it's your duty to contact him. So please send it to the chat as a message. Don't use the microphone, because these are related to administrative issues. So we used to discuss this in our WhatsApp. So please send detail to the WhatsApp. So it is Shavindu here, but Shavindu is not showing his ID as his entry name. So therefore, when you show this name when join, we will not be able to join next day. So be careful. Please rename yourself with the proper ID, acceptable ID. Month to month ID will be different, right? Also remember that month to month ID will be different. That is like a ticket, right? That is like a ticket to entrance. This will be like, this can be evaluated. There is a number. This, when you put this ticket number to the when you put this ticket number to our validation, so it will be validated, and your attendance will be automatically marked according to this ticket number. Therefore, this ticket number is important. If you are not having ticket number, you will be marked as absent student. And also, we have to make sure that you are not coming to the classes in future with name. So you need to come with that ticket number. That is essential. Okay, that is it. And let's learn about Python now. I will let you share the screen first. Please share your screen. Please share your screen very quickly. Okay. Still it is loading. In your ID, I have informed the issue to Ms. Lakmali. She will send you an ID. You have to rename with using that ID, right? Please use that ID. Lakmali will send you. Ms. Lakmali will send you that ID now, and I have already sent you. Okay, now we can see the screen. First of all, please access Google Chrome. Let's download our IDLE. You have to search. Python IDLE. Python IDLE. All of you need to do. I'm search karanna. Python IDLE. Not just Python. Python space IDLE.
So I have already downloaded
Python space IDLE. Okay. You have to type IDLE. Okay, click on that and you have to download Python IDE. You can see the download. No, not there. You can see the download button easily. Yeah, that orange. Oh, that one. Click on that button and download. Okay, now it's downloaded. You have to install it now. Open the file and it will be prompting you the installation visa, and then you have to install it.
I have already downloaded.
It's already there. It's already there. You can just yeah. No need to do anything. I think the same version is there. You can just cancel out it. And once installed, you can open the IDLE. Don't uninstall. Have you uninstalled? Uninstall karanne. Okay, then open IDLE. Search for IDLE there, and that will let you open the Python IDLE. Okay, that's it. Open it. And since he has like already installed that and it's working there, so I would like somebody else can share the screen now. Then I can help you installing that. Please share it with him. Cannot see you. Can you share again? Rehansa, can you share? I couldn't see you for a long time, so don't know why. Okay, in your one, you have to just click on the install button there. Install. Click on the install button. Yes, now it's going to install. Click yes for that and it will be installed in your computer. It's easy. Very easy process. Okay, I think it's done now. Still showing the installation. Okay, done. Close the message. You can don't search for Python. First search for Python and let me show what will happen if you search for Python. Python के लिए search करना बोला. Okay, open Python. Python open करना बोला. When you open, there will be a command line interface opening, and that is not the one that we expect. ඒ තියෙන Python interpreter එක නෙමෙයි අපිට ඕන. Right. Okay, let's close it now and open IDLE. Search කරන්න IDLE කියලා. That is going to work out for you. IDLE. Yes, open that, and that is where we are going to write the code. Actually, this IDLE is like a calculator. It's capable of evaluating basic mathematical expressions. It can evaluate basic mathematics expressions like addition, division, multiplication can be evaluated. You can add numbers, multiply numbers. These will work very easily. Let's try 5 plus 3. And you can see it will be added. Press enter, will be added. Then 8 minus 3. Okay, now 8 multiplied by 3. Yes, multiplication is done by asterisk marks. And the වැඩි කිරීම කරන්නේ තරුවේ. No, Qasim, that is not the way. That will add like print 2 within code 2 plus 5 will add them as strings. Strings කියලා කියන්නේ නිකන් දන් වලක් වගේ add කරන්න. So your code is, I will show that to the others also. Okay. Then try for another one, and now division. 9 divided by 3. Okay, this is like a calculator. It can calculate the values. Let me show this to you in my IDLE version. So it's like I have same, nothing new. I have same. So let me move to this. Like, so I want to do some calculations. Therefore, I'm opening IDLE again. Okay. These are the codes, right? If you want to add something, if you want to subtract something, if you want to divide something, if you want to multiply something, you are using asterisk. And if you want to take the power of something, 2 to the power 3, dekhe tumne nahi bale. 2 to the power 6, 2 to the power 6. Then 7 to the power 3. Likewise, you can get any power, number to power that number. Yes, if you try to do something like this, if you try to get like 5 plus 3 within quotation, something like this, 5 plus 3 within quotation, that will be added as a chain. We call concatenation. Here 53, 5, 3. It is not 5 plus 3 is 8 here. Normal 5 plus 3 is 8, right? But here quotation, within quotation 5 plus 3 is like concatenation. It's not addition, it's concatenate means adding together. You can add names like this, Dasun plus space plus Nilanjana. That will work like this, and you can see Dasun space Nilanjana will be there. That is called concatenation. Power, concatenation, all these are basic operations. Let's do small exercise, very small one. Take a new file. You have to go to the file, new file. And there I'm going to add 3 numbers in one equal input. Let's pass a message, enter number 1. Similarly, I'm going to input 3 more numbers. And I'm going to calculate the total. which is equal to n1 plus n2 plus n3, and here this one is n1, this is n2, and this is n3, this is n2, and this is n3, and these are the three numbers, and I'm going to add them together. That is equal to the total. You can do like this, right? I couldn't tell that x equal 5 and y equal 10, and you can say x plus 5. This is also possible, right? X plus 6 and x plus y, all these are possible. Even you can use, these are called variables. Variables means like the places which can hold the values. The values are kept in the memory. To memorize these values, we can assign that to a variable. It's like mathematics, right? Okay. So here, then n1 equal input number 1, number 2, number 3, and I'm going to add them together, and then I'm going to print them. Print the total is the dot. Now let me run this. Any name dot py denotes Python. Any name dot py when you're saving file, save as any name dot py to save it and save it. Yeah. Let me run this. I will help you. Don't worry. I will help you if you need any help. Then let me try three numbers, and you can see it's getting the output as given this mode. It's concatenated mode. This is not the mathematical addition. But if you need the mathematical addition, you need to cast this into int or float. If it is a whole number, convert it to integer. If it is a fractional number, convert it to float. Now this will be working. With the int, it will be working. You can see the actual total. That is with int. But if you give a decimal value to this, it will give an error. It will give an error. Therefore, if you need decimal value here, instead of int, you have to use float. Okay, try these things, please. You have to try these first exercise in IDLE, then these are in IDLE. After trying these things, you can try this one as a new file and then run module. After doing run module, if you need any assistance, you can ask. You have 3 minutes to try this now. Before letter T, run it now. N1 6 N1 plus N2 plus N3. The total is N1 plus N2 plus N3. Now run it, and you will see the output. Run module. Run module. Run menu, run module. Yeah. Click OK, and that you will see the output. Enter a number, yeah, some numbers. You can enter some numbers and you will get the total as the result. Okay, that's it. Anyone else wish to share and get help? Please do it now. I hope that you are doing, because like without doing this, you will not understand. Don't take it easy. Lazy කියලා හිතන්න එපා. මේක ටිකක් යද්දි අමාරුයි. එහෙනම් ඉස්සලා පොඩි ඒවා ඉඳන්ම කරන්න පටන් ගන්න පුතේ. And if you don't have a computer, you can use mobile phone. In mobile phone, there is a one called Pydroid. P-Y-D-R-O-I-D. Pydroid. Okay, Anjana, have you done that? Anjana, හැමදාම share කරන්නේ නැහැ Anjana. Anjana, have you done that? Atisal? නැහැ. කරලා නැහැ කියලා නම හිතන්නේ. කරලාද? Okay, enter one. Enter the numbers and see. Three digits, yeah. Okay, enter. This is not, you have to make it like integer. You have to cast with integer. Show me the code and you have to cast that with integers. Just show me the code. Open the file, please open the file. You have to cast that with int. int මුලට දාන්න ඕනේ නැත්නම් එන්නේ නැහැ. Open කරලා ගන්න. You have to go to the file, open, and then select the file. Select the file from the list. Where did you save? Okay. You have named this as Python. Just don't use the Python as the name. You can use E1, E2, something like that. And anyway, so here this input, before input, you have to write INT and bracket. Now, it pass before INT, then input. And then after that, enter number 1 and then, okay, something like this. Int input. First int, ඉස්සලා int, ඊට පස්සේ input. Int, bracket, then input, bracket. Bracket. වරහන්. Close in නේවා එතකොට. Close in දෙකක් එන්නේ. Close to. Copy and paste that and change if you like. හරි කමන්නේ ඒක. First line copy paste and change it to number 2, number 3. It's easy. Okay, those who have done that, you can find the average also. Those who have done that can find the average. Those who have done that can find the average also. Okay. Anyone else wish to share? Anyone else wish to share? How the camera share? Okay. හොතන ලියලා නම් බෑ පුතේ. File new යන්න ඕනනේ. File new. You have to go to file new. එතනින්ම වැඩේ වැරදිලා තියෙන්නේ නේද? දැන් අලුතෙන් මුල ඉඳන් ලියාගෙන යන්න වෙනවා. Copy paste this. එහෙම නැත්නම් වගේ line එකෙන් line එක run වෙන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. නේ? When you do like this, line to line answer එක run වෙන්න පටන් ගන්නවා. දැන් වගේ result එකයි දෙකම එනවා. කමන්නේ මකන්නකො මැද්ද lines ටික මකා ගන්න copy paste කරලා. So හොඳට බලන් ඉන්න කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා. දැන් ඔය input number කියන ඒවා මකන්න මැද්දෙන් තියෙන දෙවෙනි line එක මකන්න, හතරවෙනි line එක මකන්න. ඊට පස්සේ erase that, next line also erase and erase the next one also. And අන්තිම line එකක් මකන්න. Okay, now save the file and run it. File එක save කරලා run කරන්න. Give any name .py කැමති නමක් දෙන්න .py and save it. Then run module. Now double click කරන්න. Not the way. Close it. Close the file explorer. It is also not needed. Close the file explorer. Run and run module. Run module. Run menu, run module. Run menu එකේ ඔය ෆයිල් නේ. numbers ටික පුතේ type කරන්න numbers ටික. යට numbers type ඔතන නෙවෙයිනේ අර input number කියලා අහන තැන type කරන්න. What has happened to you, right? You are not following the instructions. Okay, now okay. Okay, now how to print the total? You can say average, you can say print. Average is AVG. Before and that you have to calculate the AVG. AVG equal total divided by 3. That is AVG that can be printed, and let me run that. Run module, and you can just print it over there, and you can see you have to enter these numbers, and then you can see the result. This is the code, and this is how you execute. මේ පැත්තේ පෙන්නන්නේ code එක හොඳට බලන්න. මේ පැත්තේ පෙන්නන්නේ code එක වෙනම file එකක්. run කරාම පෙන්නන්නේ මේ පැත්තේ. run කරන්නේ කොහොමද? run එකේ run module. run එකේ run module. That is how you run it. ඒකලා run කරාම උත්තර අහනවා. ඔක ටිකයි type කරන් යන්න ඕන numbers ටික. එතකොට උත්තරේ එනවා. Okay, that is what we need to do. That is the first part. Okay. The second part is I just want to introduce you the loops or repetition. Then I repeat blocks. ඕක තමයි මම block code වල ටිකක් අකමැති. මොකද block code ලිව්වම අනිත් codes ටිකක් ලියන්න ගියාම අර හරියට තේරුම් ගත්තේ නැත්නම් ලියන්න බෑ. හරි කමන්නේ. Let me comment කරාම සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඒ line එක ගණන් ගන්නෙ නැහැ. comment කියන්නේ නිකන් ඒක disable වෙනවා වගේ. ඒතර comments වල comment දාන්නේ hash එකක් මුලට දාලා. රතු පාට වෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ line එක වැඩ කරන්නේ නැහැ. නිකන් message එකක් විතරක් වෙනවා. ඕන එකක් වාට ලියන්න පුළුවන් මෙතන. ඕනි එකක්. comment කළාම මොකද වෙන්නේ? ඒක run වෙන්නේ නැහැ. හරි ඒකයි comment කරන්නේ. right? ඕන එකක් comment කරාම ඒක run වෙන්නේ නැහැ. That is what you need to know. No need to write down this, but just remember නැත්නම් පොත කොහේ හරි පොතේ note එකක් දාගන්න. Then what? After that ඊට පස්සේ මොකද කරන්නේ? So I just need to print a repeat ඒවා ලියන්න ඕනේ. ඒක ලියන ලේසි ක්‍රමයක් මම කියනවා. C equal 1, you can say while C less than or equal to, while C less than or equal to 10, print C then you can say C equals C plus 1. Here actually what will happen, starting from 1 until C equal to 10, C less than or equal to 10, this will repeat. What it does, it will print C and add 1. When I run this, you can see it's printing C from 1 to 10. Printing C from 1 to 10. Here 1 to 10 numbers will be printed. And if you want to print this in other way means like a horizontal way, you can use something like this, print C comma end equal space. Here space. Me made this space end equal quotation ඇතුලේ space එකක්. Then when you give this as end equal space, you can see it will be printed horizontally. එකේ ඉඳන් 10 වෙනකන් අනිත් අතට තමයි printed. Okay, try this now. And there is another way of doing that. That is using for loop. You can say for I in range 1, 11, 1 print I and so what will happen here? Let me print this as print new line for loop. Let me run this. Is easy. For loop is easy. Why? You can see it's printing 1 11 නවතිනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ 10 වෙනකන් print කරලා when it reach 11 it will stop. You can print 1 by 1. That's easy. This is while loop. While loop එකෙන් print වෙන්නේ while loop this is actually downwards or vertically. This is while loop horizontally. Vertically and horizontally, and then the last one is for loop. It can also be applied in vertical or horizontal way. Okay, try it now. I can give you 3 minutes to try. End for එකේ end එකේ ඇතුලේ last line. Last line, there's space that is missing. That's the reason. Save and run module, and then we'll okay. Then you can see. Okay, good. Anyone else? Rehansa, have you done that? Rehansa, have you done that? Okay, Muad, yeah, there's a colon is missing. While like a colon that is missing there. Colon, double dot. The colon is missing. No, that is quotation. Colon is, and the for loop is also like for loop alignment is wrong. For loop starting from the like without indentation, it need to be started. For loop starting, there is a space that should be avoided. Here, the space need to be erased. That is not there. Okay, and the last line, I think indentation is wrong. Print, okay, indentation එක වැරදිනේ. For loop එකේ backspace කරන්න බෑ. තව චුට්ටක් දැන් අනිත් ඒවාත් එක ගත්තම මට්ටම වැරදිනේ පුතේ here. You can see this is the level, but print, there is a gap, additional gap in the print line. Last line print, last print line has additional gap here. This is additional. Now it's okay. That gaps are really important here. Otherwise, it will give an error. You have not commented that. Everything will run. Come on, run karande. Okay, okay, done. Right then. Anyone else wish to share? Anyone else wish to share can do it now. Rehansa, have you done that? If you have any error, please let me know, then I can correct. That's why I'm telling.
It's okay, so it's all right.
Okay. Okay. Then like the next is like printing odd numbers, even numbers. So how can we print odd numbers, even numbers using the same loop I'm going to use? I'm going to print odd, even, and square, all these. How can I print? So let's print odd numbers first. Odd numbers. I'm adding a new line, odd numbers. Odd numbers can start with 1, but if you go 2 by 2, then it will be printing 1, 2, 5, like odd numbers will be printed. If it is even numbers, same thing, same loop. Let's change it to even, the heading. You can start with 2, and if you go 2 by 2 after 2, then 2, 4, it will be printing the even numbers. And square numbers, it's even more easy. You can start from 1, 4 by 1, 1 by 1. But here actually you have to print C into C. Because 1 into 1, 2 into 2, 3 into 3, 3, 4 into 4, that is square numbers. Likewise, you can apply this to do many things. Okay, let me run this and you can see the results there. Okay, here. Odd numbers 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, even numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and square numbers 1 to 100. So this is how we can use loops to do this. Starting from here to here. These are the new things that I have added. Odd numbers, even numbers, square numbers. Why this n? This n will add a new line. If you use multiple n's, now 2 lines, 3 new lines. Likewise, you can add new lines as much as possible. You can add new lines like this. You can see now the gap. The new lines are added with this n. N is for the new lines, right? Okay, now it's clear. Odd, even, square. Copy it very soon.